Today we're trying out everything I bought during the Sephora sale, so let's get into it. I'm going to start with the Glow Recipe Blur Drops because this can be used as a primer. So you can use this as part of your skincare routine as well as part of as well as part of your makeup routine as a primer. So I'm just going to squeeze some onto my cheeks. I think I used a little bit too much, but this is supposed to help blur your pores and help with oiliness. It also has salicylic acid, so it's good for like acne prone skin, which I have. So it doesn't really have a strong smell. It kind of smells a little like watermelon, like actually maybe like strawberries. It's called strawberry BHA. Maybe that's why it smells like strawberries. Okay, so we're gonna just put this all over. It definitely does feel like a mattifying product. It has a slight tacky texture, but not too tacky. Now that we're getting into summertime, I'm definitely excited to try this product. Next, we're gonna use the NARS concealer. This is not new at all, but I just repurchased it after like maybe 4 years. This is the NARS Soft Matte Concealer, and I have used this in the past. I actually used to repurchase this over and over and over again. I think the last time I used this was probably like 3, 4, even 5 years ago. I saw Jalisa Janet using it and it just made me want to try it again, so I picked it up. And this is definitely a really nice product to conceal if you're looking for like a natural finish concealer. So the shade that I use is Amande. I'm using a bigger brush so I can get a really nice diffused blend. I'm also going to add some to the top of my brow just because the shade is pretty close to my complexion. It's not too much lighter. Alright, so once again I'm going to start blending this out into my forehead using the same brush. I did want to test out the Gisou lip oil, so I'm going to use it right now. My lips could definitely use a lip oil right now, so nice. I really like that. Okay, so the lip oil has hyaluronic acid and honey to just help hydrate your lips, which I am all about. I'm going to do a little bit of underpainting using the One Size Concealer. This is the shade Dark 2, so this is a new shade. I just picked this up in the sale. I have Dark 1 and I also have Dark 4. Well, I actually can't find Dark 4. I think I left it at a hotel last weekend. So, yeah. I decided to get this one. This one is red undertone, so I figure it could really help brighten a little bit more and also help like color correct a bit. I'm gonna add some like right here. I just got some concealer all over my pants. Alright, I'm gonna spot conceal a little bit, quite a bit of dark spots, so this is what spot concealing looks like for me, okay? Don't judge me. I'm also gonna take and alright, this concealer does dry pretty quickly, so I'm gonna start blending it right away. I think this is actually a really good color for me. I blended out the concealer. Like I said earlier, I prefer Dark 4 for all over my face, but this shade I really like for under my eyes. I'm gonna add a little bit more once I apply foundation, but first we're gonna try the Tower 28 contour, and this is in the shade Simon. So it's a Sculptino product. I'm really excited for this one. It's a cream product. Ooh, really nice. I'm just gonna start blending it right away using a little brush. It's a cream formulation and they were all created with neutral undertones, so it's gonna really look very natural and not like red or yellow or anything like that, or orange I guess. I'm gonna use it to contour my nose as well. Kind of messed up here, but it's okay. I'm gonna use a bigger brush to just blend it out so it looks more natural, you know. This just helps make everything look, you know, like one, and just like gives you a little bit of a sultry eye look. Now that that's blended, I actually really like the color. I think it's perfect for everyday contour and it's not too drastic. It's a really nice tone. I'm gonna use the KVD foundation today. This one I've been really loving, and I use the shade Tan 76. Yeah, this one is, I think it's only available online, so I've seen a couple people say they can't find it at their stores in Sephora. So I'm thinking that some stores don't carry it, but it is definitely available online. So I'll have it linked below. This is the perfect time to pick up any foundation because you get money off. And since I did underpainting, I don't have to use as much foundation, which is one of the benefits and good things about underpainting. Like typically you don't have to use as much foundation because you already did, like, you know, everything. We're gonna get into this cream blush from Danessa Myricks. This is in the shade Golden Hour. I'm so excited to try this. It's a beautiful orangey color which just looks stunning and amazing for summertime. So pretty. These blushes have a soft matte formula and they just blur and look so beautiful. I use a thick brush like this or a sponge to apply them. Absolutely love. I'm going to use some more of the One Size concealer to just conceal under my eye. Alright, we're going to blend this. Alright, let's blend it out. I'm gonna use my sponge to also go over the blush, just help blend everything together. These blushes are just so pretty. We're gonna set with this Emmy Cole powder. It has a cover, so I'm gonna open that up and use this powder. This is the color of the powder. I'm taking my sponge by under my eye. I think I did too much. So let's try to blend this out right away. I wasn't sure how light or dark this color would be. I was trying to decide between this shade and the yellow shade. I wasn't sure how light this one was. Seeing it in person, I kind of want to try the yellow one. The formula is really nice. I definitely want to try the yellow one though because I prefer that look. I thought this was more like a peachy tone, like a light peach. This shade is perfect for all over my face, but I prefer something a little more brightening for under my eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the peach shade or the yellow shade. I'm gonna get the yellow shade because I really like the formula. It's described as a super fine matte setting powder. This shade is perfect for like this area of my face. This shade is perfect for this area of my face. I'm adding a touch of the One Size powder because I prefer to have like a brighter effect in the center of my face. So I'm just adding a little bit of the translucent shade to just help brighten my face. We're gonna get into bronzer. I'm using the McGRATH bronzer. This is the new Bronze with Caution, Bronze Without Caution bronzer, and I have the shade Bronze Mahogany. It's described as a lightweight blendable bronzer. Ooh, this is really nice. It says it's gonna give a natural radiant glow as well. One thing Pat McGrath is always gonna give is packaging, okay? Like quality packaging and products, but packaging, yeah. This is a new powder. This was actually sent to me from Lawless, so I didn't get it in the sale, but it's a newer pack. Oh no. No. I'm gonna add a little bit of the bronzer to my crease as well to just help add some dimension. Beautiful color. This color is so pretty. I'm also gonna add some down here. Next up, we're trying the new Fenty mascara. It's supposed to be really dark and give longer, thicker lashes. I think it's working. lashes are definitely given longer and thicker. Okay, like this looks really good. I'm gonna do this side as well. I like the wand. It's like a perfect size, not too big and it's not too small. It also tapers, so it's like a little smaller in the front and it's bigger towards the ends. Yeah, I definitely love this. I'm gonna use it on my bottom lashes in a minute. I'm gonna throw on these lashes. Lashes are on. I'm gonna do some lip liner. I'm using the Rare Beauty lip liner to just line my lips. And then I'm gonna use a little bit more of Hella Thick on my bottom lashes. I'm excited to use this on my bottom lashes. This mascara is it. It's given everything. Typically I like to add a powder blush over the cream blushes, but I didn't get any orangey powder blushes during the sale, so I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to use this one from Juvia's Place to just add a little bit of powder blush over the cream blush, and this one kind of matches pretty well. This is volume 6 by Juvia's Place. I'm finally going to try the Mario lip plumpers, and I don't know which color to use. I think I'm going to use this one just because it's different. Y'all, it's on my forehead. I tried to use this powder. It did not work. So now my forehead looks crazy. I'm gonna try to fix it in a second. But we're going to use this color called Hot Pink. Ugh. Pretty. We love. We're just gonna dust off the powder. I'm gonna spray my face with the Milk Setting Spray. This is also a newer product. We're adding a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. So this is the final look. I enjoyed pretty much everything I tried today. There's a couple products that I do want to try different shades of. One would be the powder, the setting powder from Amy Cole. I do want to try a different shade, the yellow shade, and also the bronzer. I do want to see if there's another shade in the bronzer. I think on Pat McGrath's site there is another shade, but on Sephora there's not. So I'm going to double check to just make sure, but I want to try a different tone in the bronzer. Besides those two products, I loved everything else. The mascara is amazing. The lip product, amazing. The concealer, I already knew I loved it. The lip oil was really nice. The blush color, beautiful. So I think that everything else was a hit. Let me know what your favorite product I tried today was. Also, let me know what you picked up that you have been really loving during the sale, if you picked anything up yet. And thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.